Welcome back. The interdicted bank sector strike has thrust yet again into the limelight the question of digital money. Is South Africa ready to go completely paperless? Joining us now from our Pretoria studios is Nkhensani Mabaso. She's the CEO of Skoti Revolution. Her company has been pushing the fourth industrial agenda, cryptocurrency and exchange. Nkhensani, a very good morning. Thanks for making the time this morning. It has been a big story for the rest of the week, the mooted strike by the banking sector, which the Labour Court has interdicted this morning. How does your sector, how have you been interacting with this conversation, this narrative about banking sector workers saying the introduction or the digitization of the sector is resulting in job losses?
Thank you so much for inviting me in this studio to talk about the cryptocurrency or the digitalization of money. Job losses are going to be there. We've heard even our president who have told us before that we are going to see a lot of job losses through the 4IR, the fourth industrial revolution. It has been there since 2008 when we saw the banks, the cryptocurrency evolving to become digital. And yes, the banks have actually resisted that, and it is catching up with them right now, where they have to now adopt as to how money should become, because if they do not do that, we will actually see a lot of, we'll even see them going obsolete. But currently, job losses, we might see that. We might see a lot of people losing their jobs due to things or systems being made digital. And the way the bank has been or is.
What is the alternative? What is the alternative, though? Because presumably all these fancy new innovations are supposed to benefit citizens and not work against them.
Okay, I'm sorry. There are two people. There are two people speaking, asking me questions. I'm not sure which one to answer.
Can you hear?
There are two people speaking on my microphone.
Okay, we seem to be having a problem with that line. Let's try you again. Nkhensani Mabaso, the female voice, I don't know what other voice you're hearing, is the one that's trying to reach out to you to ask what is the alternative, because all these new innovations are presumably supposed to benefit citizens and not work against them.
All right. The alternative obviously is we've seen actually digital money coming through. We have seen it when we left, when the card system was introduced. Everybody never thought that we'll be able to actually just to swipe and make purchases. And then when we saw the internet coming into place where we were able to do our EFTs and everything, everybody adopting the internet, the EFTs. Many people are doing that. And unfortunately right now, yes, we are seeing the cryptocurrency coming into place, and people now preferring to do their banking through, or preferring to store their money through cryptocurrency. And that unfortunately becomes a competition to the banks, because for so long they actually operated without any competition, or they operated without an alternative to the people. So now people are having an alternative where they're actually using the cryptocurrency, which we know as the digital money. Everything is going digitally. So we are having an alternative, and it's about time that everybody start gearing themselves towards the 4IR and starting to learn and starting to understand technology as it is becoming, as it is evolving today. Because if we still remain where we are, if everybody remain where we are, all the other countries are actually moving forward and we're remaining behind. It is time that we move with the countries, we move with the first world, and do what the other countries are doing, and otherwise we just become behind.
Nkhensani, give us a sense of the ordinary South Africans' uptake of the usage of cryptocurrency? Because for most people, it just remains a conversation. Are you able to give us quantifiable numbers in terms of how many South Africans are using cryptocurrency to conduct their business life, their financial life?
All right. I don't think I'll be able to do that, but it is still a very small number that of South Africans who are adopting cryptocurrency. But we have seen it growing within the last 4 or 5 years. All right. When we look back into 2017, a lot of people knew nothing about cryptocurrency. But 2017, when you look at it between June towards the end of December, when Bitcoin, everybody actually knows cryptocurrency as Bitcoin. It's in everyone's mouth. If you say cryptocurrency, most people do not know what cryptocurrency is. But when you speak of Bitcoin, they've heard about Bitcoin at some point. But we've seen at that period in 2017 where it was rising, and in December it got to $20,000 per Bitcoin. And it actually moved from around, I think it was about 5,000 rands or $5,000, and then it went to 20,000. But yes, unfortunately, the problem is that people started getting into cryptocurrency at that point when it was at the peak. All right, and based on the trading and everything, when you start trading when it's at peak, obviously you might start losing. But otherwise, we're seeing a lot of people now starting to know about cryptocurrencies, but they have not heard good experiences in cryptocurrencies because of the timing that they go into. So that is one of the challenges. And through education, I do believe that people will start understanding cryptocurrency, how it is used. We are not only using it just to try and get money quick or whatever, but yes, when it starts trading, we start trading with it, then it becomes a trading tool for us instead of using the paper money.
Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. We really value your inputs. These are some of the crucial conversations that South Africans should be having, because this conversation about this new currency is some of the things that the workers in the banking sector are complaining about. This is one of their bugbears, the digitization of their space, which is resulting in job losses.